integrity comes at a price, but integrity is very rewarding in the long run.
At the end of the day.
I enjoyed working in Nation. I think probably is the best 10 years that I ever had, because...
Yeah, we are now at Nation Media. I hope you're picking the lessons. I'm learning too. Have you learned any lessons yourself? Please let me know. The conversation continues. My name is Mary Wamae, executive coach and author, and this is the Executive Table.
Yeah, I think one of the things I liked about Nation, and it was done way before I joined, is that Nation has a very strong editorial policy. This editorial policy is actually a public document. It's something that was approved by the AGM of Nation. So it's a public document about our values, our do's, our don'ts, what constitutes good reporting and all that. And very early on in my stay in Nation, we had a meeting with our editors across East Africa. We said, we are independent, we serve the people, and if we do a story, and don't give a damn what story it is, if it is factually correct, if it is a story that merited being given to our viewers or our listeners or our readers, and it is correct, then I have your back. And I think for those 10 years, I must say that I'm proud of that to the extent that those stories were correct, I had the journalist back. To the extent that they were not, and I can also give examples, then I had your front, if there is any such expression. If there is any such expression.
Yeah.
So how did this manifest itself? I think during my time, I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but I think we got shut down the highest number. Actually, since I left Nation, it has never been shut down. So it was a failure, like Uganda, we got shut so many times. But to the extent that it was the right story, I would go to Uganda. Even Museveni, we had become friends. I would even get a call that he's about to shut the newspaper. I would just go to the airport and go looking for him. I remember sometimes I went and reached Kampala, and then I was told he has actually just shut down, and now he's gone with his way to Ethiopia. I came to Nairobi and I asked for clothes. I proceeded to Addis to look for him.
Yeah.
So, and it's because whatever had been done was correct. And because it was correct, we had the backing, the back of the team. So those things happen. Even, I think East African got shut down in Tanzania by Kikwete. We had to do the same. We had to negotiate. But we had the backing of the team. I don't think we ever fired one journalist for doing the right thing. But we also have fired many journalists for doing the wrong thing.
Not doing the right thing.
Because it is a very sacred responsibility. If I talk about you and I'm telling lies, it's not on. You have to pay a price for that. But if it is a correct thing, then equally you have the back of those guys. So I enjoyed working in Nation. I think probably is the best 10 years that I ever had, because when you also work in Nation, you're also an important fellow. Because you get calls from
high places.
Uhuru, Kibaki, Museveni, and sometimes you can see you are a little busy. But
too busy?
But not too busy, because they can also they also have ways and means. But I'm saying you get to engage at that level.
I know.
And sometimes we also forget that it is the role, not you.
You are an opinion shaper.
So that when I left, I never attempted to call them because I suspected they would not pick my call. But so it was but I'm also glad that whatever we did, and that is why we still walk the streets of Nairobi, we did it for the good of society. We never did it to harm Mary or to harm this one. And therefore, today I still walk my Kenyatta Avenue, and I'm very proud of the work we did in Nation. Yeah, I'm very proud.
So the lesson there is that as a leader, one of your biggest responsibilities is to actually defend your team when they are doing the right thing.
They do good.
And also defend the integrity of the profession.
Yeah,
or the business that you are doing.
Absolutely.
It's very important, because we have talked about integrity.
But equally important, deal with them.
Yes.
When they do the wrong thing.
And defend against.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the citizens also have a right to be heard. So if I see that this story you planted in the paper was because you want a certain outcome, which is not necessarily in the greater interest of society, yes, then I'll deal with you.
You will get
I think we used to run, I don't think that thing happens anymore, but we used to run full page ads every 1 month or 2 months saying, if you have evidence that we are doing things under the table, please bring it. And this is the number you call, and this number will come to me or come to so and so. And we got a few. And somebody asked me to pay for X, said, give me evidence. Said, here is M-Pesa. So I said, come. Mary, this is your M-Pesa number, yeah? Do you know this
and
lady?
You paid so and so?
Yes. Tell me, what business were you doing? Because she says you are bribing.
Is she your relative?
You tell me, maybe no, she's your niece, or she says, you tell me, why this money is there. And if you start stammering, by the time you finish stammering, you're outside nation.
You're out. Instant.
Yes. You're outside nation. And we did a lot of that.
Yeah.
But so you have to protect on both sides. And I think we had a good team. We had a good team, which I'm still proud of to this day.
Yeah, so...
No wonder we have some of them here.
Yeah, they followed you.
Well, they didn't follow me, but they followed their career.
Yeah, so integrity comes at a price.
It does.
Sometimes, actually many times.
Actually, that's what I would say. Yeah. Integrity comes at a price, but integrity is very rewarding in the long run.
At the end of the day.
Because on your deathbed, when you look back, you'll be glad that you had integrity.
And there people will appreciate that integrity, even if the majority don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.